Alright, so we're at the shop. About to put on the Moroso oil pan. And my mains are not extended for the stroke, so I have to modify the windage tray a little bit. As you see, I've dented it a little bit, but that's okay. It's not actually used to hold anything. It's mostly just to keep the oil from smashing against your crank at higher engine speeds. So we're gonna do a little test fit here. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been busy with school and work. Sure, most of y'all know how that goes. Hey, Devin, say hi to the camera. Yeah, don't mind him. He's just a moron. He's just a moron that hangs out. Yeah, see, look at that face. Look at that face. Big changes, everybody. Since the last time y'all saw me. Not to the car, but little different situation. We're gonna test fit this and spin the crank over a little bit. Before you go and start whacking on your windage tray, you want to make sure that you spin it over so you know where to hit it, and you should be fine. More project cars coming. Oh, you can leave it on, man. Oh. All right, so whoop, it clears fine now. Yeah, I can see that. I hope y'all can. You see the little space in there? Well, before it was scratching, now it fits. The only other concern now is because of the shape of the bottom of this oil pan is fitting it on and sealing it. That's the next idea. Push rods came in the mail the other day. We also have our there we go. 7.375 inch push rods, and now we have 1.6 full roller rockers, non-self-aligning, 7/16 to fit these bigger studs that I have on these heads. And should be recording. Yeah. All right. So as you see, the windage tray looks a little bit different. We just spent a couple of hours having a hell of a time with the clearancing, because when you turn the engine over, these caps that you see, they actually have to make, when you have a bigger stroke, you have to make sure that they clear it when it runs by it. Like, you see how close it gets? It'll flex a little bit, but as long as after you torque down everything, as long as you torque down your oil pan with the gasket in place and make sure everything is nice and tight, spin the engine over a couple times, and as long as you don't hear anything, you should be good. What a lot of people do, they'll just cut the ends of these off. I didn't see a need to. I did, but I didn't fast enough. So it's all clearance and everything, and now we're gonna seal it down. All right. we're just checking the, make sure that we got the right length push rods by Trick Flow. I got 7.375 inches. I used my Trick Flow measuring tool, and now we're just putting some marker on top of each one and double checking before we proceed any further with the build. So enjoy. At this point in time, I'm putting on a second protective coating to the OptiSpark that they also recommend that you put on your ignition coil. It's for any kind of engine components that deal with a lot of electric currents, and it practically seals it from water or oil getting to it. It's a bit messy, but it's a worthy sacrifice to make if you want to ensure proper performance out of this very vulnerable piece of the lt1 engine.
This is why things fail when you work on cars. Adapters break. That's not cool. Try and take the motor mounts out, and you get this. I didn't videotape all the finagling and everything that it took, but basically, so Ramon, basically from my point of view, what I could tell was that in order to get it in, you had to make sure that the engine was horizontal, not horizontal, but vertical to the car. It was in the right orientation, and then you just basically had to rock it back past the cross member and get the oil pan to fit past it and lift up on the transmission. Huh? Make sure it didn't catch on the steering. Okay, so we did learn, however, that it will fit better without the OptiSpark and the motor mounts.
Yep.
Or at least one of the motor mounts. Because see the other one's on that
dropping
side.
it in with the transmission attached.
Yeah. So it took.
Throw the back.
Yeah, you're resting on the steering.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we can pivot this further up here, and then it'll pivot it down more so that what you do with the transmission, yeah.
Alright.
And then if we want, let's go. Here we go.
What makes that noise?
That was cool.
It was cool. I wonder if I put that on a DeLorean, if it would make that cool sound the DeLorean time machine.
You have a DeLorean?
No, I don't have a DeLorean, but if I had a DeLorean, I'm wondering if I could make that cool sound in Back to the Future 3 that it makes.
Still 5.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, who doesn't know that?
Well, this guy with a warehouse full of parts, he built me a whole brand new.
Yeah, did you guys not know that? It's in Houston too. And he goes by the same.
Full of parts, and there's enough of everything to buy like the what 80? How many?
Well, and you know that the United States government passed a rule basically that you can, it's like up to 500 or 1,500 cars a year. You can build replicas, like factory built production replicas that do not have to meet safety standards. Yeah.
But you can't make them street legal.
No, you can. They are street legal. It's like 1,500 or 5,000 a year or something like that.
The other half,
The other half of what?
I gotta get these in there too.
Oh shit. Well,
Pace setter,
that's easy, right?
Yeah. Nothing's in there right now.
Hey, you watch Roadkill, don't you?
Yeah,
And Roadkill Garage?
oh yeah.
So you know if you beat the crap out of those headers that it's not really gonna.
horsepower, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, they did that. I did. Raise yours up.
So we're halfway across the motor mount.
Yeah. You're not against the firewall up here yet.
Hold on. Pull it back.
Hold it back.
Yeah. We got that torsion bar.
Good? Torsion bar. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You gotta slowly push it off.
Alright.
A little more.
Good?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of a situation, but yeah.
You never want to hear that from underneath the car.
No, I know.
This is weird. Like, what's this thing with red eyes looking at me?
Okay. We'll see.
They're pushing. Hey, you're not moving at all. So, Ramon, this is the question that I'm gonna ask, and your YouTube
There we go. Got it?
your YouTube viewers might ask you the same question.
What's that?
There's a motor mount on this side of the engine. It's still attached. Now, wouldn't it have been easier to do it without the motor mounts altogether?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So would you say to somebody else that's sticking an LT1 in a Firebird that probably don't do it with the motor mounts on? Okay.
life's learning experience.
There you go. This is why we do these things. This is why we make these mistakes.
Alright. Hold on, we're going a little crooked, my bad.
Oh shit.
Alright, little, come back. We got like an inch.
Oh, you're over the mount on this side. You're on the right place.
You
Going
good?
in the hole.
What's up?
We're going in the hole.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you're right on the money right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on this. You're on the. Yeah,
Alright.
I penetrated.
Woo! We penetrated, guys.
and that's it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you put an LT1 385 in what I'm assuming is a 97 Firebird.
1.5.
Yeah. They were all the same.
1.5, easier to tune, cheaper to tune.
Oh, okay.
But nobody can tune.
There you go.